Welcome to Blues Guitar Lab. Enhance your blues journey with our free membership. Gain exclusive blues lessons. Join our online community, all for free. Begin your blues guitar journey today.
Hey guys, it's Satoshi from Blues Guitar Lab. Today I want to talk about chord changes. So some of you may have trouble with chord changes, so I have a few tips. The first tip is don't let the chord ring out until the end of the bar. So for example, let's say play C, change to A minor, and something like this. So notice I didn't keep the chord until the end. So like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and there, this 4 and I didn't play the chord like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This time I kept playing. Something like this. Right? Or sometimes it can be just open strings. Like this. It's technically not right, but it's like, percussive effect. Right, and then move to this one and definitely hit the count 1, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? So because if you miss that, that sounds not good. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm doing something like this. Not exactly. Maybe this open string is ringing out, and these strings are muted because of the next shape, like going to A minor. Maybe I'm touching these strings, so I'm kind of making like this sound. You know what I mean? You don't have to think about the details like am I playing the open strings or playing the muted strings or something like that. It's just a filler. So you don't have to think about muting and all that. Just try to change and keep strumming. So the first tip, don't let the chord ring out until the end. Second tip, spot the common patterns. For example, let's say I play G like this. So my middle finger, the 3rd fret, the low E string. So index finger, A string, the 2nd fret, open string, ring finger, B string, 3rd fret, pinky, high E string, 3rd fret, right? And I'm going to move to this chord. This is C at 9th. So keep these 2 fingers and move this pattern, the same shape, here. 5th string and the 4th string. And then open string here. Very similar chord pattern. So when you look at it, when you change from this shape to this shape, you don't have to move this one, right? So all you have to do is keep this shape here, move these 2 fingers. And these 2 pattern is the same as well, just different string set. Right? So move these fingers at the same time like this. Keep these fingers. Just like that, find common patterns, similar patterns, and keep those fingers there or move like this. The same pattern. Keep these fingers like this. Or something like the C, A minor. So these 2 fingers are the same. The only guys moving is just these two, right? So you could play like, keep these guys and like this. Only move ring finger. So like that. I mean, you don't have to do it all the time, but if you find a similar pattern, come up with the most efficient fingering movement. And the next tip is to move your fingers at the same time. For example, let's say E minor to D. See, my fingers are moving at the same time. I mean, landing on the strings at the same time, like. As opposed to doing like, right? So usually you need to land on the string at the same time. So in order to do that, practice really slowly, ridiculously slowly, so you can move your fingers at the same time. And gradually bring up the tempo. And if you can't do it right away, don't worry, it takes time, but it's like riding a bicycle. Once you get it forever. So don't worry, take your time, practice a few weeks, and you'll get it. And the next tip is don't move your fingers too far from the fret. Like, you know what I mean? You shouldn't do that. You should find the closest route. Not like, you know what I mean? So you need to find the best route. For example, the index finger moving from here to here, right? Don't do like this, you know? And how about this? And this one, right? So going to here. Not like this, you know what I mean? This guy goes here. Find a close route. And like I said earlier, move your hands at the same time. No. Find the efficient route. Don't go like this. You know what I mean? So that was a few tips for changing chords. So now I want to give you some practice suggestions. So if you have hard time changing chords, start with similar shapes. Like we did G to C at ninth, right? So this is pretty easy. Keep this shape here. Move the shape exactly the same. Keep this finger here, right? So that's pretty easy. Find patterns like that. Or for example, C to A minor 7. All you need to do is move this ring finger for the open string. Like this. And from here maybe E7. See the same similar pattern? Right? So find these similar shapes and try practicing with these similar shapes. And if that's even hard, then find only two and loop two chords. Like for example, C, A minor 7, C, A minor 7, like that. All you need to do is move your ring finger. And find another pair, A minor 7 to E7, the same shape, just different string pairs. E7, A minor 7th, E7th, stuff like that. So find a pair that's similar to the shape and loop those chords. And once you get it, practice 3 chords, 4 chords, 5 chords, you know, stuff like that, little by little. Okay, so let's wrap up what we learned today. So first tip, don't ring out the chord until the end, right? Like that. You know what I mean? And the next tip we learned is find similar shape. So like this. Keep these fingers here, stay. Don't do like this, you know. You know what I mean? Keep these here, stay. Like this. And the next tip we learned is move your fingers at the same time. Like this. Not like, you know what I mean? Keep your fingers moving at the same time. Like that. And the next tip we learned is don't move your hand too much like this. Find the best route. Keep your movement small. Recognize each finger's movement. Best way. Closest route. Not like, you know what I mean? And we learned 2 practice suggestions. So find similar chords. Like this. Or stuff like this. Find similar chords that's easier to practice. And if that's difficult, then find only 2 chords. Make a pair. Practice by looping them. Or once you get it, try another pair. Once you get it, maybe play 3 chords. Once you get it, 4 chords, 5 chords, increase the numbers of the chords little by little. So that's it for today. Before we go, we have free membership. We offer the first chapter of our step-by-step blues guitar course and a selection of blues vocabulary videos and other good educational guitar content. And we also have online community. It's free. It's called Blues Guitar Lab Community. It comes with our free membership. So be sure to check that out, and I'll see you next time.
Get our free course at Blues Guitar Lab.